Well, Jake was just out here a while ago, just was explaining kind of pretty much is an equal battle right now. All three guys getting the same reps. Just what do you see from your perspective?
Yeah, everyone's out there working. Everyone's working hard. We've got a rotation going. I was with the ones today. I'll be with the threes tomorrow. It's a good battle. I mean, everyone's competing. Everyone's working hard.
So to make that clear, everybody's running 1, 2, and 3 just day to day. Is that how that's working
day
for
to
you
day.
guys?
So I was with the ones today. I'll go 3 tomorrow. 2 on Friday. Be back to 1 Saturday.
I understand the fairness of that, but does that affect your continuity at all? To be with a different line.
Yeah, I mean, it obviously it produces different challenges each and every day. So I almost think it's beneficial. You're obviously suffering through like different growing pains with different lines, and just trying to pick everything up with younger guys. When you get down to the 3s or the 2s, and then we get the 1s, everything's protected. You can make some plays. It's just one of those things. You just got to just not get discouraged and just keep working.
You were the number 2 guy last year. Do you kind of look at this spring as your job to lose? Do you have playing experience that those guys don't?
Yeah, I mean, I had playing experience, but I mean, it's nothing now. I'm back to square one, just trying to work hard and do everything I can.
Are you almost annoyed? You spend all that time, learning the playbook and everything else, and then you have to learn everything all over again. Does it feel like that it kind of equaled the playing field, sort of?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's a huge thing. You got to grasp it, you got to know it, you got to know what's going on. And I just felt comfortable right when Bobo left with the playbook. I was like, yes, like I got it. And sure enough, I'm into a new system.
How much of a change has it been for you as the quarterback? A couple of years in the system already.
I mean, the confidence is there. I mean, I've had game experience, so I've been able to play a little bit, and it just produces new challenges. Like I said, with this new offense, it's back to square one. We're trying to get on the same page with everything and trying to learn everything, and it's kind of going slow right now. But I'm sure by the fall we'll be ready to rock and roll.
More change with terminology than anything else, or is it?
Yeah, I mean, it's all the same stuff. It's just new terminology, exactly. Stuff that we called one thing is the same thing in different verbiage.
How did you take that news as soon as you found out Bobo took the Colorado job?
I mean, I don't know. I didn't believe it at first. I thought there was a good possibility. I mean, he deserved it or whatever, and I was happy for him. At the same time, I was just wondering what was going to happen with the offense and everything. But this offense that's in is, I mean, Coach Schottenheimer does a great job coaching it up and kind of dummying it down for us and just putting us in the right situations, so it's not too bad.
Brice, do you see as the competition kind of develops and continues on spring, going into the fall, that maybe the pressure will start to build up a little bit where, obviously all three of you guys want the job?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's there now. Everyone's trying to do what they can to get ahead and be that lead guy. And obviously we have a long way to go. We won't be to the fall for another couple months or whatever, and we still have a whole summer. So I'm sure the more everyone starts to grasp it, the more the competition will gain and everything else. So.
Did Schottenheimer talk to you guys about kind of what he's looking for the guy that's going to be the man, or how was?
I mean, I feel like he's kind of just feeling it all out right now. Obviously, I would assume consistency in play and grasp of the playbook and just knowledge and just knowing what's going on with everyone on the field, just making the right decisions, getting us in the right runs, just normal stuff offensive coordinator would want.
How different are their coaching styles, would you say? What's been your observations?
There's a big difference. I don't know. I mean, they're two different guys. So, like you got Bobo, who's up in your face, rah guy, and honestly, I think Coach Shoddy's kind of. I guarantee Shoddy has that in him. He's being kind of slow with us right now because we're still trying to pick everything up. But come fall, we mess something up that we messed up in the spring. I'm sure he'll have some fire on us, like Bobo used to. So I think it's kind of just he's feeling his way through it right now.
How different is it right now competing for a number one spot versus what you were going through preseason last year and for a while in the season competing for the number 2 spot?
I mean, I feel like it's the same thing as football at the end of the day. You just got to go out there and produce and be consistent. So I'm just trying to do what I can to do all the right things and take advantage of my opportunities. And obviously I know I got 2-3 other guys gunning for my position or whatever's going on. Everyone's trying to get it, and you just got to come to work every day. You got to prepare and just try to win the day.
No one questions your arm. Is the concentration now on knowing the plays, making the accurate throws?
Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest thing I think is just knowing the plays, what footwork you have on which plays. It's all different. So just knowing what I have to do, like what the objective of the play is personally as a quarterback, and the read to my footwork to the type of play it is the biggest thing right now for me. Is just trying to memorize all the personal like position things I need to do.
You think the scrimmages would be pretty big days for you guys?
Yeah, I think the scrimmages will be. I mean, they'll be huge for us. It'll show what. I mean, how much we've progressed from the first week. We'll see what happens in the scrimmages. I think scrimmages will be better too because everyone will be pumped for it, and kind of today was kind of slow, and everyone was getting discouraged with some of the snap counts. We had a couple mental errors today, so I don't know. When we get the chance to just play and do it, I feel like everyone will kind of click and mesh better.
At the end of the day, and I guess you kind of learned this in the bowl game, you can always turn it around and hand it to those guys behind you.
Yeah.
I mean, does that take any pressure off any of you guys in that way, in terms of knowing that you can run the football like you can?
Oh yeah, I mean we're deep at running back, so that takes a ton of pressure off of us. I mean, you don't have to throw the ball. It might be a throwing situation like a 3rd and 5. Maybe you give it to Nick Chubb, Sony Michelle, Keith, or Brennan, or one of them, and still probably pick up 6 yards. So it's a big thing. And you got a ton of offensive linemen that are up there that make it easier on us too. You got some veterans out there, and it just gives you more confidence when you got people around you who've been doing it.